After 4 years of war, the final battle was here. We brought our best to face our enemy. We brought our ships, our people, our ingenuity, our courage. But the Klingons brought something more. They brought Leviathans. The Klingons had unleashed their dreadnought, the D7, and it wreaked havoc upon us. And Karn and his forces were massed to end the fight in the most brutal way possible. And we all knew the very survival of the Federation was at stake. But I was not going to let it end that way, and I was not alone. When we have our backs against the wall, when we are outnumbered and outgunned, when the darkness is about to overwhelm us, that is when what it means to be Starfleet really matters. That is when every one of us stood up and said, it ends here. At Axanar. All right. Good evening, everyone. Yes, I'm wearing my England jersey. Sadly, the English did not make it through to the World Cup final, but nonetheless, I've had this thing for like I bet I'm trying to think what I got it at least 15 years ago. I don't even know if I'm still their sponsor or not. But I love it. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed some World Cup soccer. I certainly have. And boy, I am working so hard in Axanar right now. It's crazy. And we got a bunch of stuff for you. I tried to get Dana Wagner to come on to talk about episode 5 and kind of some of the challenges he saw in episode 4. But he is... he's been building a new shed, like building a new shed, not like buying one of those pre-made sheds. And I went over and saw it this week. Last Sunday, him and his wife invited us over for a dinner, and Crystal couldn't make it, so I went by myself. And I saw what he was making in it. Oh my God! He's it's been really hot here in Georgia. So I just called him up and said, "Hey, you want to come on for a little while and talk about Axanar?" And he's like drinking a beer, hadn't showered yet, looked like crap. He said he's going to join us next week. So that's it. So I want to give you all just an update. And the good news is, we've been putting out a lot more. Videos lately, and I'm slowly trying to ramp it up. And of course, the last one was the Gathering Storm trailer, which I'll show you guys quick here. And that has gotten 91,000 views so far. So real excited about that. That's amazing. Oh, I know what it is. I have got to switch over. Unfortunately, give me a second. I'm gonna create some havoc here. It's always best if I do this on. All right, there we go. Hold on. All right, there we go. It's always best if I do this on, and it may be less important on using Google Chrome. Google Chrome works best with StreamYard, which is the system. And let me turn this down. This light seems a little bit harsh, maybe. Oh yeah, that's a little more color there. There we go. Not exactly what I want. I need to get Jeff to give me like instructions on lighting. That's too bright. I'm going to go down a little bit. All right, there. It's still a little. All right. So first of all, the trailer done great. Thank you so much. I also need to make sure that I am putting up the banner. The important banner for you right now is this one. Okay. And I'm going to leave that one up because that is the, and all of you need to sign up on that site via, oh, what happened? There we go. All of you need to sign up. So next weekend we premiere, I can't wait, on Sunday, we premiere The Gathering Storm, which will be on YouTube, as well as the live premiere in San Diego. And so we're real excited. And where did that go? I don't know why it keeps, and really excited about it. Now, at the same time, the guys over at Warp 9 Productions, that's John Ottman, Josh Bishop, Seth Sherman, they're launching their Kickstarter. And, oh, it's not a ticker. That's why. Okay. They're doing their Kickstarter for their documentary, and which is awesome, because the great thing about their documentary is they're going to be making it while we're finishing episode 5. And so they're going to be part of that process. They're going to come in and film us and see everything that we're doing. And so they'll be able to ask questions and really craft their documentary. No, you know, having it not being like we're finished and then they go back and try and make a documentary, but kind of doing it, you know, doing it during the process of filmmaking. So there'll be two, you know, there'll be us doing our film and then they'll be doing the documentary. So we're real excited about that. And having a documentary made about this whole process that started in 2010 and will end when we release Crucible, which is the final part of the trilogy. So one thing I'll mention to all of you is, and hopefully many of you know this, but when we released Prelude to Axanar in 2014, it was meant to be proof of concept. It was never meant to be the first part of a series of films. Even though the in-universe, you know, it was called the 4 Years' War, and it was like part 4. Part 3, Prelude to Axanar, right? Well, there was no 1 and 2, parts 1 and 2. There was never any plans for any others. It was a proof of concept. And we raised the money to make the feature film, right? And then we made we rented the studio, we made the Vulcan scene. And when we released the Vulcan scene, CBS realized that we were too good. And as I've always said, they told us we're too good. And they sued us. Part of the settlement agreement, after a year of them suing us, during the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, these idiots were suing us and ruined the 50th anniversary of Star Trek, because the #1 story during the 50th anniversary of Star Trek was the suit against Axanar. So, you know, the people over at CBS were just had their heads up their ass. And many of you in the comments section all point out, like, why didn't you just work with these guys? Why did you sue them? Right? It made no sense. But they're corporate and they're idiots, and they're still continuing to harass and bully us. They've even conspired with people who have stalked us and assaulted us. It's really crazy. I don't talk a lot about it, but we have no respect for the people at CBS. So anyway, when we got the settlement agreement, we were able to make 2 more 15-minute films. We can't make a full-length movie as we had originally hoped. So that's what we've been doing, and thank God for Dave Lanyon and Goodney Goodness, the two entrepreneurs who jumped in and funded the rest of our project. I don't know how we would have gotten it done without those 2 guys. Those 2 guys are amazing. They're our executive producers, and they'll be wherever we wind up premiering the Crucible, the final episode there'll be. So we're excited about that. But so when we were able to make 2 more 15-minute films, basically 30 more minutes, the choice was, well, some people have been lobbying for, just make the first 30 minutes of the film. Well, what good is that? That's not telling the story. My goal has always been to tell this story. And so I wanted to make 2 more 15-minute episodes just like Prelude. I said, well, let's just tell episodes 4 and 5, right? If Prelude was episode 3, let's make it a trilogy. There'll be 3 short films, and it'll tell the complete story. So I rewrote the script. I took the script that I had written, which was 120 pages or whatever it was, and chunked it down and changed it to the format of Prelude, and that is what we've been filming. The second part of the trilogy, The Gathering Storm, premieres next weekend at San Diego Comic-Con. I should say during San Diego Comic-Con in downtown San Diego at the Digital Gym Theater. And you are all welcome. If any of you are going to be in Southern California, you are all welcome. I'm going to be putting out a notice about that this weekend. How to send us your email, and we'll put you on the send us the information. We'll put you on the email list, and you'll all be able to get free tickets. Of course, there's no charge for it. I was just working on some signage with Alexander, which we're excited about, and that's kind of So that's going to be an amazing event. So there you go. So The Gathering Storm is the second part of the trilogy. Prelude to Axanar is the first part. Gathering Storm is the second part. Crucible is the final part. They will together tell the story of Axanar. Now, CBS doesn't want us to release it. They've been working hard for the past few years to, basically screw us any way they could. And it's literally one person, the head of IP, the lawyer who's the head of IP, Mallory Levitt, and this outsourced lawyer who's just a total dick, and he's always sending us nasty letters. And he, of course, he did the first nasty letter he sent us was the week we decided to film in 2019, the first shoot after the lawsuit settlement. But we don't care. And they're even threatening to file a copyright claim against us, which they're not allowed to do based on the settlement agreement. But they don't care about the law. They don't care about the rules. They just care about screwing Axanar. We will be making a video about that. So we are going to be giving it away free as a free download. So you're not only going to be, and this is whether you donate it or not, everyone's going to get a free download. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to show you some other things that this week we're going to be giving away 2 films, Daedalus and Icarus Maneuver. We really should just call it Icarus. That would be so much easier. And we're going to be giving those away for free as a free download. So we'll be sending out you a link. You'll all be able to get it and download it. So there you go. Forgive me, I have not been answering the comments. So let me just take a quick look and see the comments. Eric Madsen's here. This is just a live stream. Someone said, this is tonight. Well, this is tonight. Yes. And next weekend we premiere. There's my good buddy, Brian Simpson. Hail, Brian. Hope you're doing well. And I guess Yakima, Washington, Wisconsin. Anyone from overseas? Here's Kansas City. B. Wins is from Kansas City. So since you're asking, this is just a live stream. We're just going to talk about Axanar. The Gathering Storm is coming. It's not coming tonight. It's coming next weekend. It's next Sunday, just like our announcements. Watch all our videos. Listen, you need to please like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get all the notifications, because we're going to be putting out a lot of video this week. You also please sign up for the newsletter, vip.axanar.com. That is for the guys over at Warp 9 Productions. We're doing the documentary about Axanar, which we're going to keep talking about. So, hey, Val, I see Val's here, Eccleston Angel. Yes, again, it is next week. It is next week. Tonight, we're just warming up, and we're going to give you some previews. How's that? Let's see. Hail, Captain Pharaoh. how are you? Thank you, Space Thoughts. Yeah, we agree with you there. Listen, so everyone, please subscribe to our channel. Please like this video. Please hit the bell icon so you get notifications, because we're going to be live streaming multiple live streams this week and for the premiere of The Gathering Storm next weekend. Make sure you sign up for vip.axanar.com. You don't just sign up for that one. We will be importing all of those into our main email list as well. That is the one for the Warp 9 Productions guys who are making the documentary. That way, and also, so people have asked, and I'll share this with you. They will be making a Blu-ray of their documentary when they're finished, and everyone's and that is like one of the main perks in their Kickstarter. And the best, there's a standard edition, and then there's a signed and numbered. I guess they're getting me to sign them too. But those guys will be also, all the filmmakers, the three of them, the three amigos there, Seth Sherman, John Ottman, and Josh Bishop will sign I think they're doing like a card or something that they'll all sign it. And I think they mentioned maybe I'll be signing it too. If I don't sign it, you need my signature, I'll hook you up. Thank you, Val. Hail, Val. I hope you're doing great. Thank you as always. So their documentary will, they'll start filming their documentary this fall. I know we're planning on a shoot in November, and they'll be coming. And I basically said, since we're doing a quick shoot, a couple days shoot, they'll tack on to that. And since we'll all be there, they'll be able to interview us and do their documentary stuff and shoot behind the scenes stuff. So we're real excited about that. Let's see. If the video is stuttering, you're going to have to blame your ISP, because it's not me and it's not YouTube. Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you, Terry. I'm good. I'm glad I don't know why I'm not happy with the picture myself. But I think it's just a little, maybe my lighting's not good enough. Okay. I don't know who this is. Leather Cat. So, let me know who you are, and you can also email me, alec@axanar.com. I'd love to listen. There have been so many people. Matter of fact, today I texted a guy who was an editor who had texted me 12 years ago. It's like, oh, I want to help out, and I don't know where that wound up, because so many people, a lot of times I get inundated, and if you don't stay persistent on my ass, it may fall through the crack. So anyway, I found this email, and I'm like, who the hell is this? And I went back and I read my text messages with him, and I was like, oh, and I just like, hey man, it's been 12 years, but let's talk. Right. So always stay on top of me. And forgive me if I have forgotten your name, or I met so many wonderful people in this. I may have met you at a convention or something, and you're like, it's me. And I'm like, okay, who's me? Plus, remember, I'm 65 now, so I get to use the senior citizen excuses. Everyone will get the digital downloads. Donors will get it first. And we don't have it. We're working out the details right now, so don't worry, but you will absolutely be getting it. And also, we have a whole bunch of perks, free perks for all the donors. Just as they'll be coming out over the next couple of weeks, because we just, we want to make it up to our donors. Let's see. Hello from San Francisco. Hi, Mark. Love San Francisco. Just checking out your comments. Oh, well, thank you. Listen, Thank you so much. It's always amazing how many people find out about us. Like, it's been 10 years, 12 years since we released Prelude. Oh, 12 years. A fifth of my life. And so it's always amazing when people just discover it. And so thank you, Brogu7. It's wonderful to have you here. Please make sure you sign up down below at vip.axanar.com. Subscribe and like our video and hit the bell icon, because we want you to keep coming back. So we want you being notified of everything, right? Yes, it has been a saga. John, how are you, sir? John was did our craft services and catering in LA all those years ago at Prelude, and he's been a fan ever since. Oh, hey, man. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that your podcast is dead, but it's good seeing you. Yeah, I've heard this before about our website. Sometimes your ISP has a problem with the SSL, the security certificate. So listen, if you're having a problem getting through the vip.axanar.com, go to our website and sign up, axanar.com, and sign up for the newsletter. It's right at top. One way or the other, you're going to get the news about it. Okay. So if you can't get through vip.axanar.com, because all our donors, everyone who is on our email list, who is our donor, is going to get access to the same deal that the people going through vip.axanar.com. So you'll all get a smoking deal there. The guys doing the documentary, in a way they're relying on us, right, to interview us and for us to give them footage, right, and stuff. So we're kind of symbiotic. So we want them to be really, really successful. And they want to do, one of their stretch goals is they're going to do an Axanar short film. So we're really excited about that too. So they will literally be making an Axanar short film and documenting that whole process. It's very meta that way. Let's see. Thank you. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. That's Mark Edward Lewis. Okay, well, let me see. And then okay, so I'm just trying to get some of the other guys on board. All right. Oh yeah, Alexander's doing some good work on the signage. I'll share it. So what we're trying to do is do two signs for the front of so when you walk in, there'll be two signs on either side of the doors there in at the Digital Gym Theater. And because we got to spruce it up a little, put our branding. We don't have posters, movie posters yet being made, but let me show you some of the I'll show you some. This is some of the brand so yeah, so when you walk in the door, there'll be two signs, and that's one, and that'll be one of them. And then the other one will be, I guess I gotta stop sharing. And then the other one will be, since we're showing both Prelude and The Gathering Storm, right? So there you go. You'll have Garth and the Ares with Prelude to Axanar, and then you'll have the Gathering Storm on the other side. Yeah, so pretty excited. Those signs came out really nice. All right, there you go. Okay, so I want to show you guys some other. We have a new version, and I know last week we had some issues when we were playing video. But I'm going to queue up Daedalus, which is so Josh Irwin, who did Daedalus, Josh shot all the live live footage, and let's see. Here's a good comment. Axanar showing that a prequel can be made without stepping on a canon, but actually enriching. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yeah, and it's too bad that Kurtzman went another direction. Yeah, listen. It's been 10 years since Kurtzman Trek came on, and any of you that follow me know I'm a very honest broker when it comes to Kurtzman Trek. I am not a hater. I've been very fair to them. But you know what? What has that gotten me? CBS has been assholes to us and tried to stop us and violated the settlement agreement multiple times. And I've I've written Alex Kurtzman. And I didn't even get the courtesy of a reply. So, screw him. I'm sorry. Let's be honest. I'm still not a hater. I'm going to be fair. I loved Lower Decks. Prodigy was good. I have not finished it. I want to finish it because I hear such good things, but I enjoyed what I watched on Prodigy. Strange New Worlds is very uneven. Some of it's really good. Some of it I just rolling my eyes at. I mean, I hate the bridge, to be honest with you guys. I just hate that bridge. Oh, well, listen, thank you so much. Thank you. I have Ray Spannon as his avatar there. Thank you, sir. And then, Brian Simpson. Hail, Brian Simpson. $5 super chat. Did you see the Richard Hatch BSG interview on Dan Monroe's channel, Movies, Music, and No, I didn't. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I will check it out because I recently found one of Richard's interviews that about Axanar, and which was really good. So what I want to do is show Daedalus to you. It's a short film. How long is Daedalus? It is 5 minutes. It's just under 6 minutes with credits. So I want to show it to you because we added some new special effects. We were not happy with the original special effects. Some of them. There were a couple shots that we weren't happy with. And so I am going to pop that up now and let's watch it together. I apologize if the sound is not up to par. I know we had some issues last time, but let's see if we do that. I'm gonna get my face out of here, and let me get rid of that. All right, and then let me get rid of this. All right, and away we go.
This is a galaxy-wide transmission of the United Federation of Planets. The United Federation of Planets Historical Society, in conjunction with Memory Alpha, presents Ships of the 4 Years' War, the Daedalus class hospital ship refit.
The Romulan War, the seminal event in the creation of the Federation as we know it. And at the forefront of that conflict, the Daedalus-class starship.
The X-class Warp 5 ship was the most famous class of ship in the war. The Enterprise's adventures under Captain Archer had made that ship an icon.
Well, as war was approaching with the Romulans, Earth needed to build starships quickly and in great numbers.
The Daedalus was designed to fill a variety of roles. Heavily shielded and hardened against the Romulan hacking of 10 years earlier, what it lacked in speed, it made up for in flexibility and survivability.
So 80 years later, when the war with the Klingon Empire broke out, it was the logical choice to refit for hospital ships, which were desperately needed.
Well, just like the Liberty ships of the Second World War, the Daedalus-class ship was mothballed rather than scrapped. Our top technical personnel worked with the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. They put in every piece of equipment that our medical team could use. And after the refit, well, the ship had better capabilities than that of a small starbase.
Our ships have the most advanced medical facilities anywhere in the known universe.
Well, once the specs were finalized, it took less than 60 days to get the first refit launched. After that, we were launching a refit Daedalus every week. A year into the war, we ran out of hulls.
Vulcan, Andorian, human, Telluride, whatever race was coming towards us, our staff was ready to handle them.
The hospital ships were probably the greatest unsung heroes of the war.
Our crew was even ready to work on the Klingons.
And while our medical teams made up the bulk of the crew, we had Starfleet personnel manning the ships.
Many of us were disappointed to be serving on hospital ships. We wanted to be on the front lines, serving as the tip of the spear.
And by Axanar, our crews didn't just sit back and wait to receive casualties.
So we dove right in to everything but the fiercest parts of the battle, beating out casualties and saving the lives of thousands of crew members that otherwise would have been lost.
No one wanted to be just an ambulance driver. We were Starfleet. We needed to make a difference.
So we created our own tactics to save more lives, and that often meant doing things that were somewhat unconventional.
We did a lot of things those ships were never supposed to be able to do, but it was about saving lives.
By the end of the war, over 100,000 Starfleet crew and Federation citizens have been treated on a Daedalus-class hospital ship.
Between the lives the hospital ships saved and the dedication of the Starfleet crews, the revitalization of the Daedalus class became as important a war effort as the introduction of the Ares class.
And so, the hospital ship USS Lanyon took its place next to the USS Daedalus and the NX-01 Enterprise at the Starfleet Museum.
Not all the legends that were created were warriors.
All right, there you go, my friends. So that's the new director's cut of Daedalus. We'll call it the director's cut. All right, there you go. So that's the new. Let me shut off the. All right. All right. So let me check in on some comments. Thank you all for watching that. I'm going to show you another one too. But what we should do really is let's see. Nope, that's not it. Oh, let me, here it is. Okay. So next on the hit parade is the trailer for Gathering Storm. So let's do that because I know you guys all want to see that. Let me make sure I get the right one. I do have it. I'm going to get out of the picture and
This is a galaxy-wide transmission of the United Federation of Planets. 3 Klingon D7s penetrate deep inside Federation space, and the USS Artemis is destroyed with all hands.
The attack sent a shiver through Starfleet. It was bold and brazen.
In war, execution is everything.
Starfleet was in crisis mode. The new D7s were formidable. The Axanar battle plan was risky. We all knew it. We didn't have any choice.
We had 97 ships, which we figure is more than the Klingons could bring to bear.
It looked like Garth's plan was right in the money.
The lives of billions of Federation citizens rested on the success of the Axanar battle plan.
All right, so there's your trailer, folks, and hope you enjoyed it. That's hold on, let me. All right. Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If you've seen the episode, the trailer is not sufficient. The trailer is there's so much that you're going to be blown away by in the actual episode. So listen, I'm going to encourage you. The big thing, guys, is when we release this weekend, this coming week, not this weekend, next weekend, really, we need your help. We need your help pushing it, sharing it. Please share it on your Facebook page. Please share it on everywhere you can, Instagram or wherever. Because it's really important that we get the word out. And if CBS does try and file a copyright claim against us, immediately we're going to be downloading it. I'm sending out the download link to everyone and encouraging everyone to post it everywhere, just to mess with those idiots. Because I'm getting sick and tired of I said, would you just let us make it and then we'll go away? But no, they keep trying to screw with us, and it's really it's sad and it's embarrassing, that these people who are making, lawyers who are making $1,000 an hour take special joy messing with a Star Trek fan film. It's pathetic. So we definitely need your support. Okay. Listen, and then let me just put the banner back because we definitely need you to sign up here. the fun thing about their Kickstarter that'll start next weekend. This is for the documentary once again, because I know people come in and go on these videos all the time. Is the group at Warp 9 Productions with it, which is Seth Sherman, Josh Bishop, and John Ottman. They don't have any experience really with Kickstarters. I think Josh has a little. So we're really helping them, promoting them, pushing them, saying, so all you guys go and we opened up the door for them. We said, whatever you guys need, and we're going to work on we're going to work on a package for anyone who's a donor to get special free perks from us if you donate to their Kickstarter. So you can donate to their Kickstarter, get their Blu-ray or whatever you want, and we'll be giving you from our warehouse all sorts of free goodies. They are also making a challenge coin, and they're making. Matter of fact, they sent me the. Let's see. Let me see if I can show you some of their. Since I'm. Oh yeah, let me find that. So they're I guess they're doing a challenge coin and a patch, and I know, and I've offered to put them in touch with all of our let me airdrop this to the computer. Put them in touch with our manufacturers, and we will probably wind up fulfilling to make sure that everything gets out. So here is a really this is from their upcoming Kickstarter, excuse me. Get it there you go. So yeah, so this is their so that's this is obviously AI generated, I guess. So these are not actual samples because they haven't made them yet, but there's a challenge coin. That challenge coin looks sick. That is just insane. And the veteran patch. Now, in the veteran patch, Alexander did the veteran patch because I think he did the first 2 veteran patches for the first 2 Kickstarter campaigns that we did, not Prelude, but the Axanar campaign and then the Indiegogo campaign, the Kickstarter campaign and the Indiegogo campaign in 2014 and 15. So this is like the 3rd patch in the series. So I think that's really cool. And you get the challenge coin and the patch for $25 donation, and that includes a digital download. I think their digital downloads maybe $10 if you're really cheap. Just get the digital download. But for $25, you get the digital download and these 3. So I think that's a really good deal. So let's see what. Oh, let me check your comments. Thank you, Roger. I'll let you all know if that ever happens. Yeah, I think they're all scared of me. Yeah, you absolutely did. What's taking you so long, Val? And thank you very much. Yeah, yes, thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of people say it's part of their canon, their Star Trek canon, their head canon, and I love that. I thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, there's Donnie. Donnie, enjoy your vacation in British Columbia. Yes, that's a very cool project too, which CBS sent a cease and desist to the guy. And I talked with him and said, they can't do anything with you. I mean, you're making a model. Tell them, there it is. And I wrote them a letter and said, you guys need to back the fuck off. This is how petty CBS is. They're going after the guy that's building the 1/350th scale USS Ares. It's like, grow up, you petty little Napoleonic putz. I mean, how immature is that? The guy's, it's ridiculous. Thank you, Space Ninja. Thank you. And yeah, it's so nice to hear. It's so interesting. If you look at the comments on our videos, they're at this point, now that everyone knows it's coming out, they're 99% positive. It's rare that we get an idiot on our comments on YouTube, but there's still people on Reddit or one of the moderators on the Star Trek Reddit was like, well, you know what you've done, and they banned us. They banned us because someone was lying about us, and I straightened him out, and so they banned me. And it's like, look, stop being so immature. I'm so sick of the immature Star Trek fans, the immature internet trolls. It's like, grow the hell up, people. We don't have time for your nonsense. You're just so ugh. But yeah. Hey there, Dengar. Thank you very much. You'd think they would have at least said, hey, why do people love Axanar so much, right? Has anyone, because let me tell you, they all know about us. Years ago, I say years ago now, I mean, it's like, it was probably 2019 when we were doing our first shoot. And I said to a friend who was one of the official set photographers for Star Trek, and he was up there all the time and knew Kurtzman and knew everyone. And I said to him, does Alex Kurtzman know about Axanar? And his response to me was, Alec, everyone in Toronto knows about Axanar. I was like, really? I was like, wow, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so not to have heard, what would it cost Alex Kurtzman to pick up the phone or sending me an email and say, look, we love what you're doing, keep the faith, whatever. But they see us as a threat. They don't see us as a collaborator. They don't, what would it hurt for them to pick up the phone and say, hey, tell us why people like you guys so much. Why do you have a better IMDb rating than every single Star Trek film? Like if you look at Prelude to Axanar, we have like an 8.8 rating. I forget what it was, but better than every Star Trek. Why is that? You think someone would be interested in that at CBS, right? Or a Bad Robot, or not Red Robot, Secret Hideout, whatever they are. Thank you, Val. Yes. Thank you very much. We appreciate hearing that. And then Olive Drab, how are you? No, the news is we're releasing next weekend, and we're just sharing previews and things like that. Brian Simpson, thank you. $2 super chat. How do I finish and pay my backer kit pledge? Oh, haven't you been getting the emails, Brian? We set it up on our website. He's talking about the Geronimo blueprints. We set it up on our website. So you go to our website and go to the store, and I'll get with me afterwards. I sent out at least one, I think 2 emails about this. So you should have all the information that you need. There you go. But it's all on our website. All right, let me, boom. Oh, I can't see it. Yeah, well, that happens. People are very, I don't waste time talking about how bad Discovery is. Cat Slave, how are you? It's good to hear from you. Thank you very much, Ken. We appreciate that. Yeah, you know, it's interesting. You know, I keep hearing from some idiot, one idiot or another on the internet. It's like, oh, Axanar killed fan films. Okay. And it just shows me that whoever says that doesn't know anything about fan films. They don't watch fan films. They don't care about them. Why? Because there have been more fan films in the 10 years since the guidelines came out than in the first 50 years of Star Trek. Last 10 years, more fan films than the first 50 years. So don't tell me that the guidelines killed. First of all, Axanar isn't responsible for the guidelines. All of us had been asking for guidelines in the first place. So let's just be clear about that. Every single fan film wanted guidelines. Okay? The guidelines came out, and CBS said it wasn't because of Axanar, it was because everyone was stepping over the line. Star Trek Continues, Star Trek New Voyages, Star Trek Renegades. Everyone was stepping over the line. They said it over and over. They didn't need to put out guidelines because they were suing Axanar, but they did for everyone else. And those guidelines, no one's paid attention to the guidelines. There's not been one production shut down after the guidelines release. They don't think of it. Star Trek Continues made 3 full-length episodes after the guidelines came out. They're right. Star Trek Avalon makes hour-long episodes all the time. Starship Farragut Forward, whatever the hell they're calling themselves now. They make it hour-long episodes. That's against the guidelines. Does anyone at CBS care? No. They only care if you're good, like Axanar. Sorry, that I don't mean to imply those aren't good, because I love Avalon. If you look like you're a professional production, then they have an issue with you, right? And so far, Axanar is the only one because, and then some people are like, oh, well, Axanar tried to make money. Bullshit. I'm so sick of idiots who read something on the internet and take it for faith. You know, it's like we have audited, published financials on our website. If this is the kind, so go watch. There's 2 great videos you should watch. 5 Myths About Axanar on our YouTube channel, and The Essential Axanar. So everyone should watch those 2 videos. Please go and sign up vip.axanar.com, and for when their Kickstarter comes out. I think you want to see. Let me show you I love the AI work that they're doing. Let me send you. Oh yeah. Okay, this is very cool. Let me share. Well, I'll share this with you guys so you'll see. I have my laptop and I have my iMac Pro here, and okay, so here's the other one they sent me. So this is the guys over at Warp 9. That's the logo down on the right. I know Alexander made that for them. But this is the Blu-ray. So this is the Blu-ray that I guess if you put down $1, you get a $25 discount on this. So rather than, I think it's supposed to be $95, signed, numbered, and it comes with the free veteran patch. And it's different than the patch I showed you before. They send me that? Yeah, they have a very cool patch. I'll see if I can find that. So they have 2 veteran patches too, so it's worth doing it. and they redid the veteran patch that Alexander made, and I loved it. I thought it was great. Let me see if I can find it for you. So this is the documentary. This is not Axanar. It's a separate project. Warp 9 Productions doing a documentary about the history of Axanar, which is fun. So yeah, so we get to be the subjects rather than the makers. Yeah. That's yeah. Listen, back 12 years ago, when I was only 53, I looked at I often got people told me I looked like Steve Inat, so I was like, oh, that's so sweet. You certainly could say that, right? And yeah, no, I think for the most, because you had Dorothy Fontana and David Gerald writing scripts for Star Trek New Voyages. So yeah, they were good. Okay, so this is the Blu-ray for the. I think they're doing a nice job. I really do. I think they're doing a really nice job. So everyone sign up, vip.axanar.com. Please subscribe to our channel. Please hit the like button, and please then hit the bell icon and put all, so you get all the notifications about all the videos we're doing this week. Yeah, Cat Slave adopted. Didn't you adopt 2 cats from us, right? Or I forget. Right? Didn't you adopt 2? Maybe I'm wrong. Thank you. Ooh, excuse me. Thank you. Now I think I can show you the I have Icarus maneuver here, which I'll show you. It's not, because it's unloaded, it's a lower res version. So I'm going to apologize in advance. But I'm sure you guys are going to want to see it. So let's do that. Let me shut off the banner. And I will apologize in advance for the lower quality that you're going to see. But since it's not up on YouTube right now, everyone's going to get a free download of this as well this week. So pay attention, and you'll be able to download the Icarus movie.
It was stardate 2244.8. We responded to a distress call from the Apollo. We warped into a graveyard.
Captain on the bridge.
We knew the Klingons were there. We just didn't know where.
Sit rep, Ken. Shields are up, weapons are ready, but we're having trouble spotting them.
What about our ships?
Gone, sir.
2 D6s inbound high, bearing 136 degrees.
Red alert!
They're opening fire. Incoming torpedoes.
Evasive, full impulse.
Inertial dampeners down. Secondaries online.
Bridge engineering. Alexei, we just lost it.
I'm on it. 5 minutes.
And I also need...
Reserve power to phasers.
Mr. DeVille, get us 50 clicks above the nearest D6. Icarus maneuver on my mark.
Z plus 50 clicks. Aye, sir.
Closest hostile port shields down to 33%.
Target port in a cell tower.
Target locked.
Standby tractor beam.
Tractor beam. Aye.
Shield power fluctuating, Captain.
We've lost power to communications.
We're losing lateral starboard thrusters.
Make it count, Corey.
I always do.
In position in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Icarus, mark.
Hostiles port shields now at 17%. They're down.
Fire phasers. It's all you, Commander.
Got it. Steady, Mr. Gaville. Let's see their shield stop this. Now, Mr. DeVille.
Scratch 1d6.
Status on the other ship.
Second ship is coming about. Wait. The plasma's igniting.
Damn. That's not something you see every day.
There we go. All right. There you go. So that was the Icarus maneuver. Also banned by CBS. Just because they want to be dicks, not for any legitimate reason. I was going to show you also. Okay, so I see there are a lot of new people here, so let's just go over. Next weekend, Sunday, so a week from this Sunday, is the premiere of The Gathering Storm, the second part of the Axanar trilogy. Prelude to Axanar is the first part. The Gathering Storm is the second part. Crucible, which will be released hopefully later this year, is the third part. Together, that's the Axanar trilogy. This week, we'll be giving away digital downloads of both Daedalus, which we showed a little earlier, and the Icarus Maneuver, which we just showed you, for free to everybody. So because we want everyone to have a copy of it, we want you all to post it wherever you want to post it, do whatever you want with it. Just heck, I don't care if you post it and monetize it. So that's what's happening this week. On Sunday, 2 o'clock. No, sorry, 1 o'clock East Coast time, which is that right? 10 o'clock Pacific. Yes, we'll be premiering The Gathering Storm here on YouTube on our channel. And then the following week, we'll be giving away free as a free download to everybody. Donors first and then everybody. So thank you for that. Everyone, if you've been a donor for patiently waiting, thank you. We appreciate it so much. If you want tickets, if you're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con and you want tickets, you just email me, alec@axanar.com, and I will be, of course, sending out an email this week about it. Let me get this going. Make sure you sign up for the notifications for Warp 9 Productions Kickstarter for the Battle for Axanar, which is the documentary about the history of Axanar that they are shooting, which will be shooting and re-releasing next year. So they're going to come to our shoot in the fall. We're doing a little supplemental shoot for episode 5, Crucible. And I'm sorry, that was like a Mitch McConnell moment there, huh? And then so sign up for notifications. They will notify you when they release their Kickstarter next weekend, the same time that we're releasing on the internet. They're going live, so we're going to encourage you to donate to them and get all their cool perks. I just had a matter of fact. Here's the. Do I have the other? Here's this, because they did their own patch as well. Their own. Which actually we really liked. It was really cool. Okay, so here's them. They're producing their Blu-ray, which will be about their documentary about the history of Axanar. It's a feature-length documentary. They'll start shooting it this fall in conjunction with our shoot. So they'll be doing all the behind-the-scenes photography, interviews with the cast and crew. We're real excited about it. So please be part of their Kickstarter. And So this, I guess, if you get the Blu-ray, you get this patch too, which I love. It's so cool. It's really, really cool. So that's where vip.axanar.com. You go and you sign up there. It's just notifications about their campaign. And then let's see. All right, back to your comment. Holy shit! I missed a lot of comments here, didn't I? So let me go back real quick. See what you guys are saying. All right. So yeah, we saw that. So that. Have any of the guidelines changed since? No, they have not changed. They have not enforced them. They have not changed them. They ignore them, basically. Let's see what else you say. And our blue, if you have the Prelude Blu-ray, that's pretty cool as well. Yes, it was. As I mentioned before, they had professional writers on Star Trek New Voyages. Thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for acknowledging the hundreds of updates that we've done. I'm always surprised that people people want like, oh, you know, Axanar's a scam. You've just been milking this for 10 years. No, idiots. We got sued. And then there was a pandemic. And then we had to fire our director, who was an asshole. We won that lawsuit last October, by the way. 5 years we pursued him, and he filed a false copyright on our script, and we had to sue him. So we did. Let's see. I'm just reading your comments here because there's so many of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, everyone, please sign up for the notifications. Please like our video. We appreciate it. I can show you. Let me see what else I can show you, huh? I am going to show you because we have more things. And since you're all here and it's Friday night and no one's got anywhere to go, well, let me get rid of the comments first. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Hide the current comment. There we go. I would say stream. All right. This is a good one. This is a featurette. If you have not seen this, it's worth seeing. It's a few minutes. It's 8 minutes long. So let's watch it, huh? Okay.
D7 was the ultimate expression of the Klingon warship. Technologically superior to anything in the quadrant. We would launch her and devastate the Federation fleet.
Stardate 2245.1. The D7 enters the war.
Let's do it.
I can't wait to see it so much. I want everyone to see this.
It looks phenomenal already.
Well, this production's fantastic.
There's substance, there's depth.
Anything that has something to do with like passion, I see like all of this come together. It's something that you just kind of like want to be a part of just by looking at it.
Oh my God, this is Star Trek.
I truly think this is a history-making production.
I have the highest expectations. It looks that good.
It's not just continuing the story, it's exceeding what we've done before.
I expect this to be one of the finest pieces of small screen that should be on big screen cinematography with the level of professionalism and the quality of workmanship I've been seeing just on previs in the back.
bridge is astonishing. The first time I set eyes on that bridge, I was just floored.
You're engineering. You're in charge of making sure the ship stays together, okay?
First of all, the set looks phenomenal, so it was super exciting to walk in and kind of see all of that.
Your weapons. You're making sure you're going to blow shit up, okay?
This is amazing. Have you seen this? Have you looked at what I'm looking at here? This is spectacular.
She's your boss. She's in charge of tactical, which is weapons, shields, everything, okay?
This is fantastic. I don't think I've ever really been in front of something so detailed and colorful and realistic in my acting career thus far. But it's something that I think a lot of people are going to be super stoked to see.
This is our pilot. She's in charge of flying the ship, okay?
This is such a cool set. All the detail and everything that's gone into it's really amazing.
He's fleet ops. He's just watching whatever all the other ships in the fleet are doing. And both of you guys, when you need the captain to know something, you throw it up on these screens. Those are your substations.
If I wasn't flying this at warp speed across space, folks, this would be possibly my favorite sports bar. Look at all these punching Klingon kickball and Vulcan volleyball. This is amazing.
Crystal over here is in charge of environmental. She doesn't do her job, we suffocate or freeze. Connor here is in navigation. He doesn't send the right information to Haley. You fly into an asteroid.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is amazing. This really is incredible.
The cast, the crew, everybody was great. It was a really, really fun experience.
After meeting all the people, I was kind of like, this is really a great team.
I mean, it's a really well-run professional set, and I appreciate that as an actor. I'm very thrilled when I get onto a set and don't have to worry about little things and just know that it's going to run smoothly. And this has run very smoothly for me. Been very nice.
But just from everyone, from the crew to the other castmates, has been amazing. So I've really enjoyed being on set today.
Around here, everyone has been just fantastic.
Feels like everybody's family here.
Burn bonfires clear and bright. From Ireland comes York to claim his rights.
That's from Henry VI, Part 2. Or 3.
Montgomery Scott learned nothing until I taught him how to do things.
They're all Star Trek fans. They love it, but they know what they're doing, and that's what makes Axanar special.
I am super excited. I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be amazing.
I'm honored. I'm honored to be a part of this story and this world, this universe, and just the legend that it holds behind it.
I'm excited more for the fans.
And so when you do something of this quality, I really expect everybody to embrace it.
Why I got into this is to tell stories and to make people feel things. So if I can do that in any facet, I'm on board, literally.
I want the fans to be happy. If the fans are happy, then I'm more than happy, you know. Yeah.
And thank you, Star Trek.
And cut.
Okay. So someone's asking, when is it coming out? It's next weekend. So again, we're over 100 viewers. So let me give you guys the feedback. The Gathering Storm, the second part of the Axanar trilogy, launches next Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time, here on YouTube. The following week, we'll be giving it out free as a free download. The the URL you see passing down, along the bottom of the screen is the notifications for the Battle for Axanar, which is the documentary that the team over at Warp 9 is making. They will be launching a Kickstarter for their project at the same time. So you're going to see me talking a lot about it because we want you guys to support those guys. Get that documentary made. They will be filming the documentary starting in November when we have a small shoot at Aries Studios. Probably the last shoot at Aries Studios because we're probably going to have to give it up. Maybe move into a much smaller facility. We'll see. But yes, Afrosion. Yes, that was an Afrosion you saw. Someone asked, what are we going to do next? There are plans. I'm not going to talk about them yet, but I'd love to do something else, something different time. And depending how things go, yeah, with the Gathering Storm, we'll do a Kickstarter for that. And after the Gathering Storm goes, Crucible. After Crucible, when we release Crucible, we'll do a Kickstarter for our next project. Again, Warp 9 Productions is making the documentary, The Battle for Axanar, which is the history of the Axanar project. So it's not a Star Trek fan film. It's a documentary about us making Star Trek fan films. So we're really hoping you guys are going to support them and promote them and get the word out about them because that's awesome. And we're really excited about them. Let me see. I was just going to, let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Let me increase. Please subscribe, like this video, and hit that notification bell so you get more notifications of all the. We're going to be doing multiple live streams this week. I'll be doing one this weekend. We do a weekend one. We'll do it like 10 a.m. on Sunday just to get the Europeans involved and everything. Just like this, we're going to be showing you films, making it a lot of fun and interesting for you. Any questions you have, just pop them in the comments. I love answering the questions from you guys. I see a lot of our old timers here. Olive Drab is here. Donnie is here. Ken the Band. Eccleston Angel, of course. See what you guys are saying. Thank you, Lev. We really appreciate that. Yeah. Listen, I tell people all the time, I say, I may be the creator of Axanar and the front man, if you will, but there are so many great people who have dedicated a lot of time, a lot of their energy and their money. We have two amazing executive producers, Dave Lanyon and Goodney Goodison, who both donated a ton of money. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those two guys. Honestly, those two guys are amazing. They've been supportive and they've been generous, and they're great guys. And then you've got Mark Edward Lewis, Jeff Fagan, Dana Wagner, who's just saved this production on his own. Dana was retired, and then we were struggling with the compositing, and he said, I'm going to learn how to do this. And he did, and he's spectacular at it. And then the reason we didn't release earlier this year was because we had a problem with the coloring. And what does Dana do? Dana goes, wow, we're having problems here. I know about color theory because he's been in graphic design for 20 years. So he learned how to do it on DaVinci Resolve. He's amazing. He is really genuinely amazing. And again, someone like that comes in and he saves the production. So we have so many great people. And then a lot of the people that you saw in Daedalus, I showed you guys Daedalus earlier. A lot of the guys in Daedalus, and we'll be showing that again and giving away as a free download this week. Daedalus is the first one we're going to give away as a free download. So stay tuned to that. That's why you need to sign up. Make sure you sign up here, vip.axanar.com. Make sure and it's free. Just sign up. They're going to give you notifications about their documentary, and at the end, they're going to give us the email list so we can add you to our email list. And we're so sign up for notifications. Oh, should we hear on YouTube? Oh, excuse me. And oh yeah, the people in Daedalus were all people who worked on our project. That's why we did Daedalus. And I'm thinking of another project to do like Daedalus here in the fall, because I want to do another short film like that, where people that we know can have a part in Axanar, you know. Let's see what. Oh, there's Sturm. Yeah, I was wondering where you were, Sturm. What's sad? Yeah, you know, I was fascinated by Afrosians ever since I saw them in Star Trek 4. You know, you see that image of the Afrosian on the Saratoga, and I was just like, wow, what is that species? Right? I just thought it was fascinating, and I wanted one. And let's see, and then we saw it again in Star Trek 6 when Kurtwood Smith as the Federation president. But yeah, here is. Let me find what's the best photo of this guy. Oh, that's not a good photo. I'm trying to find a great photo of an Afrosian for you guys. Come on, give me some love here, guys. Well, God, I'm not finding a really good picture of one. They're pretty low quality. But anyway, yeah, that's. Yeah, Star Army. Yeah, absolutely. That is something we're definitely going to do. So yeah, stay in touch, and thank you for your donation before. We appreciate it. But yeah, we're definitely going to do that. So yeah, there's someone else asking about it. Yes, there will be a local watch party, which we will do at the studio. It's a good question. We have a project that is a non-Star Trek project, and I think after we finish Crucible and release that, if we can do this other project, I'd love to do this other project, and because I think everyone would love it. It's basically Star Trek meets Game of Thrones. When you think about the dynamic, you know, we all love science fiction. We all love Star Trek, right? You know, so what if you took that and changed it to make it a drama that's much more galactic in its reach, right? The thing about Game of Thrones was there was so much drama and infighting about all the parties vying for power, right? Well, that's just like Star Trek, right? You got Romulans and Vulcans and Klingons and you know, you name it, and Andorians and all these species vying for power, right? So what if what if you do a show that's like that? And I've already sketched out the ideas, and I think it would be amazing. And thank you so much. Yes, that's it. It takes perseverance and determination to make sure you don't quit, that you keep going, right? There's Keith Seedor's here. Hey Keith, how are you? Yeah, the Pasteur was based on the Daedalus, and that's kind of what gave me my why was it based on the Daedalus, right? The Pasteur's kind of like a hospital ship. Thank you so much, Terrible T. Good. Thank God. Thank you so much. We're glad. Yeah, and we have a new website, with a brand new website built from the ground up, with a brand new donor site that's going to be coming out. And so we're real excited about that, and that's going to help us deliver perks to everyone, because everyone's going to get their perks before the end of the year. Whatever it is you ordered, you're going to get it. Good question. Yeah, I just got back the first draft of the layout for the script book, and as soon as we're done with this weekend, I'm going to be looking for book print, the right book printer. I've done all my preliminary work, and we have to just strike a deal. So yeah, I'm real excited about that project. And as a matter of fact, we're allowing that, since I know how many of those we need printed, we're allowing that to be, the guys at Warp 9 are going to be giving away that as a perk in their Kickstarter as well, because more people should get a copy of that. But yeah, pretty excited about that. So Lee, yeah, I'm going to be making a video to send to everyone as who's part of that project. And right now I've got to find time to write the forward. The guy who's laying out the book wants a forward, of course, so I've got to do that. But yeah, we're moving along. Yes, the dog's barking in the background. I don't know what's going on downstairs. No, it's not going to be BSG. Yeah, well, actually, it's the only real Star Trek for the past 3 decades. Because think about it, or when did Enterprise end? 2003. Is that right? So 23 years without real Star Trek. Although I will say, Lower Decks is pretty damn real Star Trek to me. I love Lower Decks, and I gotta say that the Lower Decks episode where they crossed over with Strange New Worlds, that's one of my favorite Star Trek episodes of any kind of all time. It's in my top 5, no doubt. I would say it is one of my top 5 episodes of all time. I think it's hilarious. I think it is so well done. I thought it was brilliant. Yep, there you go. There you go, my friend. Yes. Yeah, so Lower Decks is great. A bunch of you have not been here the whole time. Yeah, listen, I would love to do the Romulan War. I will say, if we do another Star Trek project after we finish Crucible episode, the next episode, finish the Axanar trilogy, it would be the Romulan War, because it hasn't been done. Yeah, there's 2 fan productions about it. One of them is very much like Axanar, kind of ran the whole Axanar playbook basically. God bless them. Imitation's the sincerest form of flattery. But they also use a lot of official Star Trek in it, which I think is, there's arguing whether something's copyrighted or fair use or not. And then there's just using someone else's stuff. And that's what they do. And I just have a problem with that in a fan film. But we'd like to show you the, I don't know how many people have been here the whole time. I'd like to show you guys Daedalus again. Because it is a lot of the people who worked on Axanar are in Daedalus, and that was the purpose of it. Dave Lanyon and Goodney Goodison, our two executive producers who basically funded the project, are in it, as well as Sturm, Paul Osborne, and Dana Wagner is in it. And so, oh shit, I'm getting tired. So let's watch it again since it's only 4 minutes long. I won't show you the credits this time. How's that? Right, but we will. Let's run it. Boom, boom. Let me make sure it's all set. I'm gonna shut off the. Hold on 1 sec, and I'm gonna shut off the banners, and then let me get rid of the comment. Then let's get rid of me.
This is a galaxy-wide transmission of the United Federation of Planets. The United Federation of Planets Historical Society, in conjunction with Memory Alpha, presents Ships of the 4 Years' War, the Daedalus class hospital ship refit.
The Romulan War, the seminal event in the creation of the Federation as we know it. And at the forefront of that conflict, the Daedalus-class starship.
The X-class Warp 5 ship was the most famous class of ship in the war. The Enterprise's adventures under Captain Archer had made that ship an icon.
Well, as war was approaching with the Romulans, Earth needed to build starships, quickly, and in great numbers.
The Daedalus was designed to fill a variety of roles. Heavily shielded and hardened against the Romulan hacking of 10 years earlier, what it lacked in speed, it made up for in flexibility and survivability.
So 80 years later, when the war with the Klingon Empire broke out, it was the logical choice to refit for hospital ships, which were desperately needed.
Well, just like the Liberty ships of the Second World War, the Daedalus class ship was mothballed rather than scrapped. Our top technical personnel worked with the Starfleet Corps of Engineers. They put in every piece of equipment that our medical team could use. And after the refit, well, the ship had better capabilities than that of a small starbase.
All ships have the most advanced medical facilities anywhere in the known universe.
Well, once the specs were finalized, it took less than 60 days to get the first refit launched. After that, we were launching a refit Daedalus every week. A year into the war, we ran out of hulls.
Vulcan, Andorian, human, Telluride, whatever race was coming towards us, our staff was ready to handle them.
The hospital ships were probably the greatest unsung heroes of the war.
Our crew was even ready to work on the Klingons.
And while our medical teams made up the bulk of the crew, we had Starfleet personnel manning the ships.
Many of us were disappointed to be serving on hospital ships. We wanted to be on the front lines, serving as the tip of the spear.
And by Axanar, our crews didn't just sit back and wait to receive casualties.
So we dove right in to everything but the fiercest parts of the battle, beating out casualties and saving the lives of thousands of crew members that otherwise would have been lost.
No one wanted to be just an ambulance driver. We were Starfleet. We needed to make a difference.
So we created our own tactics to save more lives, and that often meant doing things that were somewhat unconventional.
We did a lot of things those ships were never supposed to be able to do, but it was about saving lives.
By the end of the war, over 100,000 Starfleet crew and Federation citizens have been treated on a Daedalus-class hospital ship.
Between the lives the hospital ships saved and the dedication of the Starfleet crews, the revitalization of the Daedalus class became as important to the war effort as the introduction of the Ares class.
And so, the hospital ship USS Lanyon took its place next to the USS Daedalus and the NX-01 Enterprise at the Starfleet Museum.
Not all the legends that were created were warriors.
Okay. I'm sorry. I love that. I love that little short. I think it's so good, and it really, it's 5 minutes, and I really want to do another one. This past week it's really something that I'm like, yeah, we really need to do another one, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. Maybe about something that happened to one of the ships in the war, totally new crew. Yeah, I really want to do that. So I appreciate that you guys like it. Yeah, it was. I read that, Paul. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. We had talked about it. I'm just not sure that there's enough interest at this point. But yeah, we've talked about it. Yeah, man, it was great. You did a great job. You did a great job. So I think everyone did. I really do. I think I think everyone did a great job in that. Everyone took direction real well. Everyone was pretty natural. I just think it really came out well. I'm really proud of it. And so now, and we swapped out some VFX. There's 3 new VFX shots in there, I think 3 or 4, at least 3, and which is good. And I think they did because I wasn't happy with a couple of the VFX shots before, and so Chris redid them, and they looked amazing, right? They look great. Yeah, absolutely. Show your wife. More the merrier. Listen, we're gonna sign off soon because it's getting late and I got work to do in the morning. I got so much editing to do for you guys, and do more videos. So everyone make sure down there, right, that you sign up for vip.axanar.com. And which is great because I've already seen I see a bunch of you signed up while we're on here. It's really important to stay in touch. That will get you on the email list for the Battle for Axanar Kickstarter, which is for the documentary, the guys who are making the full-length documentary. And they've got some great perks here. I'm going to show you just because let me show you a couple of these things again. They'll be launching next weekend when we premiere The Gathering Storm. And here is, boom. For $25, how freaking cheap is that? You get a challenge coin and a patch. That's insane. And a digital download and the free digital download. That seems too cheap to me. Don't blame me if it's more expensive when it comes out. And then the other one they have that is great is they've got here the Blu-ray. They're gonna, so when they finish the documentary, they'll be putting a Blu-ray together. And they have a special veterans patch right there, which I really think is cool. I really like that design. It doesn't look like the other Axanar patches, but it's really cool. So I got to give them credit for that. It looks awesome. So yeah, so there's stuff like that. So yeah, so they're going to be doing a great job. I'm so excited about them. So yeah, and what else? Let's check your comments real quick. Yeah, hey Scott Voice here. It's good to see you again, Scott. Yeah. So the Blu-ray for the Axanar trilogy, which is what if you donated in 2014 or 2015 to the Kickstarter 2014, the Indiegogo 2015 for a Blu-ray, that Blu-ray will be released at right before Crucible, right? So the idea is to get the Blu-ray out before Crucible releases. We want all the perks delivered before Crucible releases. That's the idea. So that would mean getting the Blu-ray done before we actually premiere Crucible, right? And I think that's the way we're going to do it. So then we'll do a Kickstarter. We'll release Crucible and we'll do a Kickstarter for our next program, which if Paramount are cool, might be the Romulan War. If they're not cool, we'll go make our own thing and go make money off of it. Which I think we do. I think with the release of Crucible, we'll have enough kind of credibility to do our own sci-fi and get someone interested in producing it. Just looking at yeah, more bling. Yeah, those town coins look good, don't they? So there you go. Okay, so we're approaching the 2-hour mark, so I think it's time to call it quits. As much as I appreciate that there are 9 of you there. Listen, also if you're here, if you go to the Axanar website and that's axanar.com/shop, you'll be able to find the Geronimo class blueprints. So I know Brian Simpson was asking before. I've been sending out emails. You got to go through our store. Oh, sure. You have to go through our store to check out for that because CBS filed a copyright complaint against us, being the assholes they are. So there you go. Listen, I've already have an idea of how to do that. So we will see. Again, it's not up to me. It's up to Paramount because I'm not going to deal with their bullshit again. Now, the new people at Paramount, we have no problem with so far, but they have not stepped up and called off the assholes at CBS. So I'm waiting for them to do that. There you go. All right. Well, listen, we are going to end this stream. There's Brian Simpson. There you go. Brian, here, let me just put this in the, let me get the URL for you. Right. If you go here, I'm going to both put it in the comment section. Okay. There is the link. And what that looks like. Okay, so when you go here, you'll see right there, USS Geronimo campaign. You go there, and even if you hadn't backed it on BackerKit, you can buy it here. So you can check out here, whether you pledged or not. This is where you go. You go here, and you go through our system, and you'll pay through PayPal, and you'll be all good to go. There we go. All right. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. So there you go. All right, my friends. So listen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. This was such a great audience. I'm glad you guys enjoyed everything. We will be doing this again this weekend. So expect probably Sunday morning. We'll be doing our Sunday morning brunch live stream. In the meantime, please go and sign up for the email vip.axanar.com. That's really important. And if you put $1 down, you get as a deposit, they give you a $25 off on the signed and numbered Blu-ray. So they're going to do a Blu-ray that's signed by their crew and maybe me as well, and numbered with a special certificate. And they have a patch as well, a veteran patch. And you get $25 off. So that's a good deal. So a matter of fact, here, one last image I'll show you guys. So this is their, I showed you the patch version. This is what they sent. This is their signed and numbered Blu-ray, right? Warp 9 Productions, that low in the lower right corner is their logo, and they'll have a Blu-ray and they'll have this signed and numbered edition here. Oh yeah, look, they do have. I mean, that's not my autograph, but they faked it. But yeah, that's what's going to happen. So there you go. All right, my friends. So thanks for joining me. This has been a really good time. I'm glad I got to share everything with you. But if you have any questions, you know where I am. Make sure you subscribe to our videos and hit that bell icon so you get notified about them. Make sure you're signed up here at vip.axanar.com. And I'll see you this weekend. I'll be online working all weekend. Hit me up if you need me, alec@axanar.com. Message me on Facebook. But we'll try and do a Sunday morning brunch live stream as well, okay? And listen, thank you so much. We appreciate it. All right, as always, my friends, live long and prosper, be safe, and we'll catch you around the universe, all right? Cheers. How does this work? It's been so long since the live stream.